Welcome back to the next session of sequence and series. We are in the process of doing the problems of progressions. Let's go for the practical part of arithmetic progression. Look at the first question. Find the nth term of the sequence. Find the nth term of the sequence 1, 3, 5, 7, etc. Find the nth term of the sequence. Now, sir, first verify whether the sequence is in arithmetic progression or not. T2 minus T1 is equal to 3 minus 1, 2. T3 minus T2 is equal to 5 minus 3, this is 2. T4 minus T3 is equal to 7 minus 5, this is 2. Since the common difference is same, it is in arithmetic progression. Therefore, Tn is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. 1 plus n minus 1 into common difference 2. This is equal to 2n minus 1. So, general term of the sequence is equal to 2n minus 1. Let us see question number 2. The nth term of the sequence minus 1, 2, minus 4, 8, etc. is. Let us see option A, minus 1 whole power n into 2 power n minus 1. Option B, 2 to the power n minus 1. Option C, 2 power n. Option D, none of this. Now we have the sequence of starting with the negative sign, it is plus minus, etc. Now let us verify the sequence, that is general term, with the help of options. So option A, Tn is equal to minus 1 whole power 2 power n minus 1. When you take n is equal to 1, this is minus 1 into 2 power 0 minus 1. First term is generated. T2 is equal to minus 1 whole square into 2 power 2 minus 1. 1 into 2, 2. Second term is generated. T3 is minus 1 whole cube into 2 power 3 minus 1. When power is an odd number, we will get minus sign as it is. Minus 2 power 2 minus 4. So we are generating the sequence with the help of option A. So this is an alternative approach, which is the correct answer. To identify which is the correct answer, what will I do? I will take the help of options. First, let us take option A, and in this option you put n is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For these substitutions, if I generate the given sequence, then option A is the answer. Otherwise, I will move to option B. Otherwise, I will move to option C. Here with option A only we got the solution. So option A is the answer to the given question. Look at the question number 3. Summation of I is equal to 4 to 7. 2i minus 1 under root. This question is for what? This is given to expand the sigma notation. This question is to expand the sigma notation. Take I is equal to 4 because I is a variable. When I is equal to 4, it is 2 into 4 minus 1 under root plus 2 into 5 minus 1 under root. Since I is taking the values from 4 to 7, so you have to replace I with 4, I with 5, I with 7. So 8 minus 1, 7 under root, plus 10 minus 1, 9 under root, 12 minus 1, 11 under root, 14 minus 1, 11 under root. So this way a series is obtained. A series is obtained. Look at the question number 5. Sum to infinity of the series minus 5, 25, minus 125, 625, etc. can be written as option A, summation of k is equal to 1 to infinity minus 5 whole power k. Option B, summation of k is equal to 1 to infinity 5 power k. Option C, summation of k is equal to 1 to infinity minus 5 power k. Option D, none of this. Again, this problem is how to generate the sequence, or with the help of sequence how can you write sum to n terms of the series. Now I'll take the help of options. Let us see from options. Option A, summation of k is equal to 1 to infinity minus 5 whole power k. When I take k is equal to 1, when k is equal to 1, this is minus 5 whole power 1, minus 5 I am getting, which is first term of the sequence. When I take k is equal to 2, k is equal to 2, I will get second term of the sequence, minus 5 whole square, this is 25. When k is equal to 3, P3 is equal to minus 5 whole cube minus 125. P4, that is when k is equal to 4, minus 5 whole to the power of 4, 625. When power is an odd number, you are getting negative sign, means minus sign is retained as it is. And when power is an even number, then you are getting a positive number. So minus 5, 25, minus 125, 625, etc. So we are able to generate the given sequence when I take option A and replacing k is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. Therefore option A is the answer to the given question. Option A is answer to the given question. Look at the fifth question. the first three terms of the sequence the first three terms of the sequence when nth term is n square minus 2n or now once again it is a basic concept question. When general term is given, how to find out the number of terms. Number of terms in the sense you have to calculate the sequence. Okay. So what is given? Tn is equal to n square minus 2n. This way general term is given. What is the value of first term? So replace n is equal to 1. 1 square minus 2 into 1. 1 minus 2, this is minus 1. When n is equal to 2, second term, 2 square minus 2 into 2. 4 minus 4, this is 0. T3 is equal to 3 square minus 2 into 3. 9 minus 6, this is 3. So first three terms are minus 1, 0, 3. Minus 1, 0, 3. This way, when general term is given, you can generate the sequence. So this problem is related to the concept of how to generate the terms when general term is given. Question number 6. Which term of the progression minus 1, minus 3, minus 5, etc. is minus 39. Look at the question here. Value of a term is given and you have to identify where it lies in the given sequence. Again I am repeating this point. In this particular question, value of a term is given and you have to identify where it lies. Let Tn is equal to minus 39 because we don't know the order in the sense where it lies. So general assumption is Tn is equal to minus 39 and let me calculate the value of n. We know Tn is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d, this is minus 39. Calculate the common difference here. Second term minus first term, minus 3 minus of minus 1, minus 3 plus 1 is minus 2, T3 minus T2 is minus 5 minus of minus 3, this is minus 2, T4 minus T3 is equal to minus 7 minus of minus 5, this is minus 2. Common difference is same. So D is equal to minus 2, A is equal to minus 1. Minus 1 plus n minus 1 into minus 2 is equal to minus 39. Minus 2n plus 2 is equal to minus 39 plus 1. I'll take minus 1 to the right hand side. This negative term will become positive. So minus 39 plus 1. Open the brackets, minus 2n plus 2 is equal to minus 38. Take this plus 2 also other side, minus 38 minus 2, this is minus 40. N is equal to minus 40 by minus 2, 20. Therefore, 20th term is equal to minus 39. So this is an application of Tn value. How Tn can be used to find out the order of any term. Again I am repeating this point. This question is for using the general term. When order is given, how to calculate where it lies. Further, this is an example. Look at the question number 7. The value of x such that 8x plus 4 comma 6x minus 2 comma 2x plus 7 are in AP. Look at this. These three terms are in arithmetic progression. Eight x plus 4, comma 6x minus 2, 2x plus 7 are in AP. These are in arithmetic progression. So when three terms are in AP means common difference is same. We can use the concept. Second term minus first term is equal to third term minus second term. 6x minus 2 minus 8x plus 4 is equal to 2x plus 7 minus 6x minus 2. 6x minus 2 minus 8x minus 4 is 2x plus 7 minus 6x plus 2. So minus 2x minus 6 is minus 4x plus 9. Bring minus 4x to left hand side, take minus 6 to the right hand side. When I bring minus 4x to the left hand side, this negative term will become positive. Again, when I take minus 6 to the right hand side, 2x is equal to 15. This negative minus 6 will become plus 6, 9 plus 6 is 15. X is equal to 15 by 2. So when x is equal to 15. Let us see next question. First, let me do the 11th question. Just I am changing the order of the sequence. The 20th term of the sequence, the 20th term of the progression one comma 4 comma 7 comma 10 etc. is look at this, a sequence is given and you have to find out the value of a term. Its order is given. In the 20th, that is at the 20th place, the term value is how much? Again I am repeating this point. First place term value is 1. Second place term value is 4. Third place term value is 7. Fourth place term value is 10. In the same manner, there is a value at the 20th place also. What should be the value of that particular term is required here. So A is equal to 1. Common difference 4 minus 1 is 3. 7 minus 4 is 3. 10 minus 7 is 3. Common difference is same. So it is in arithmetic progression. So Tn is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. Tn is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. So T20 is equal to A plus 19D. A is equal to 1 plus 19 into common difference is 3. 1 plus 57, this is 58. T20. Now look at that 12th question. Look at that 12th question. The last term of the series, the last term of the sequence, five comma 7 comma 9 etc. up to 21 terms. Okay. So once again, it is application of general term for solving the numerical questions. What is the last term of the sequence? That we can identify with the help of number of terms. How many terms are given? 21 terms are given. Therefore, last term of the sequence is 21st term. So, A is equal to 5, D is equal to 7 minus 5 is 2, 9 minus 7 is 2, N is equal to 21. A is equal to 5, D is equal to 2, N is equal to 21. T21 is the last term of the sequence. T21 is the last term of the sequence. So T21 is equal to A plus 20D. As I told you earlier, now again I am repeating the same point. Common difference coefficient is always 1 less than order of the term. Again I am repeating this point. Common difference coefficient is always 1 less than order of the term. So A is equal to 5. 20 into common difference is 2. 5 plus 40, 45. Therefore, last term is equal to T21, this is 45. This is 45. Last term is equal to look at the next question. The last term of AP. The last term of an AP. 0.6, 1.2, 1.8, etc. up to 30 terms is okay. Once again, simple question. It is application of general term for solving the numerical questions. Here A is equal to 0.6, common difference 1.2 minus 0.6, this is 0.6, 1.8 minus 1.2, again 0.6. Common difference is same, so it is in arithmetic progression. Common difference is same, it is in arithmetic progression. Now how many terms the sequence is having? 13 terms it is having. Therefore 13th term is the last term. T13 is the last term of the sequence. T13 is the last term of the sequence. So T13 is equal to A plus 12D. This is 0.6 plus 12 into 0.6. 0.6 plus 7.2, 7.8. This is the answer to the given question. 13th place term is 7.8, which is also last term of the sequence. Okay. Now look at the ninth question. The number of terms of the series is 10 plus 9 2 by 3 plus 9 1 by 3 plus 9 plus etc. will amount to 155 is look at the question, sir. This is 10. 9 3s are 27 plus 2, 29 by 3. 27 plus 1, 28 by 3 plus 9 plus etc. This is the sequence. Now for the sake of our convenience, 10 is written as 30 by 3, 29 by 3, 28 by 3, 27 by 3 plus etc. This way you can write the sequence. Now A is equal to 30 by 3, D is equal to second term minus first term minus 1 by 3, third term minus second term minus 1 by 3, fourth term minus third term minus 1 by 3. Since common difference is same, the given sequence is in arithmetic progression. Now, S is equal to Sn is equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Sn is equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. It is given sum is equal to 155. This is n by 2 into 2a, 2 into 30 by 3 plus n minus 1 into minus 1 by 3. We can solve the question or we can take the help of options. Let us see option A. Option B 31, option C 32, option D none. This way we have options also. When n is equal to 30, right hand side is 30 by 2 into 60 by 3 minus, when n is replaced with 30, 30 minus 1, 29, 29 by 3. This is 15 into 3, I can take LCM, 31 by 3. 3 will go 5 times 155. Left hand side is equal to right hand side. Left hand side is equal to right hand side. Therefore, n is equal to 30 is answer to the given question. Now, let us see when n is equal to 31. When n is equal to 31, RHS is 31 by 2, 60 by 3, minus 30 by 3. Here I am replacing n with 31 also. 31 by 2 into 30 by 3. It will go 15 times, it will go 5 times is equal to 155. LHS equal to RHS. Left hand side is equal to right hand side. Once again, for n is equal to 31 also, the equality sign is satisfied. Okay. Now look at this here, sir. After solving the question, you will get a doubt. How can it be possible for two different positive values of n? Sn value is same. Again I am repeating this. N is equal to 30 and n is equal to 31 are two different positive numbers. So for two different positive values of n, how can the sum is equal to 30? Let us verify. P31 is equal to a plus 30d. A is equal to 30 by 3. 30 into minus 1 by 3 minus 30 by 3. This is 0. T31 is equal to 0. T31 is equal to 0. Value of 30 first term is 0. When 0 is added to any number, its value will remain same. Therefore, for n is equal to 30 or for n is equal to 31, Sn is equal to 155. This is the reason why for two different positive values of n, answer is same. Clear? Look at the question number 10. The nth term of the series whose sum to n terms is 5n square plus 2n. 5n square plus 2. Okay. Now look at the solution, sir. Sn is equal to 5n square plus 2n. What is given? Sum to n terms value is given, which is 5n square plus 2n. Now, Sn is of the type an square plus bn. When sum to n terms of a sequence is a quadratic expression, then it is in arithmetic progression. So first term is equal to a plus b. This is 5 plus 2, 7. Common difference is equal to 2 into coefficient of n square. This is 2 into 5, 10. 2 into 5, 10. So a is equal to 7, d is equal to 10. General term is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. A is equal to 7. N minus 1 into common difference is 10. So 10n minus 3 is the general term of the sequence. Now look at the 14th question. The sum of the sequence nine comma 5 comma 1 etc. up to 100 terms is, once again here I have to calculate sum. See sir, A is equal to 9. First term of the sequence is equal to 9. Common difference is 5 minus 9. 5 minus 9 minus 4. D, n is equal to 100. N is equal to 100. A is equal to 9. D is equal to minus 4. N is equal to 100. Sn is equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Hundred divided by 2, 2a, 2 into 9, n is 100. So 100 minus 1, 99. Common difference is minus 4. 50 into 18 minus 99 into 4. 396. This is 396. 396 minus 18. 378. 50 into minus 378 into 50. This is equal to minus 18,900. Minus 18,900. S 100 is equal to minus 18,900. Look at the 16th question. The sum of three numbers in AP. The sum of three numbers in AP is 15 and their product is and their product is 80. The numbers are okay. Now there are two methods for this question. There are two methods for this question to solve. Let's see first one. A minus D comma A plus B be the three numbers. Be the three numbers. So sum is equal to A minus D plus A plus B is equal to 15. 3A is equal to 15, A is equal to 5. First term value is obtained as 5. Now, product A minus D into A plus D is equal to 80. 5 minus D into 5 plus D is equal to 80. So, A minus B into A plus B. If I multiply first term and last term. If I multiply first term and last term, these two are of the type A minus B into A plus B, which can be written as A square minus B square. So 5 square minus D square is 80 by 5, 16. 25 minus D square is 18. Sorry, 16. 25 minus 16 is a d square. 9 is equal to d square. D is equal to plus or minus 3. D is equal to plus or minus 3. A is equal to 5. D is equal to plus 3. 5 minus 3, 5, 5 plus 3. So 2 comma 5 comma 8. This is one set. A is equal to 5, D is equal to minus 3. A is equal to 5, D is equal to minus 3. 5 minus of minus 3, 5, 5 plus 3. Sorry, 5 minus 3. 5 plus 3, 8. Minus of minus. I'll write one more step here. 5 plus 3, 5, 2. 8 comma 5 comma 2. So we have two sets. 2, 5, 8, 8, 5, 2. This is one way of solving the question. This is method 1. There is an alternative approach also. What is that alternative approach? With the help of options also we can verify what will be the answer. That I take up in method number 2. Okay. Option A 2 comma 8 comma 5. Option B 8 comma 2 comma 5. Option C 2 comma 5 comma 8. Option D 8 comma 5 comma 2. 8 comma 5 comma 2. This way we have options. How to proceed for this? Let T1 comma T2 comma T3 be the three terms. So first condition is T2 minus T1 is equal to T3 minus T2. The given numbers are in arithmetic progression only when their common difference is same. So T2 minus T1 is equal to T3 minus T2. This condition the option has to satisfy. Second one is S is equal to T1 plus T2 plus T3. This is equal to 15. Third condition is product. This is equal to 8. Product is equal to 8. So the option which satisfies these three is my answer. Let's go for the verification. Option A 2 comma 8 comma 5. 8 minus 2 is not equal to 5 minus 8. Second term minus first term is not equal to third term minus second term. So this is wrong. Option B 8 comma 2 comma 5. 2 minus 8 is equal to 5 2 minus 8 is not equal to 5 minus 2. 2 minus 8 is minus 6. 5 minus 2 is equal to 3. So option B is not my answer. Option C 2 comma 5 comma 8. 5 minus 2 is 8 minus 5. This is 3. Sorry. Common difference is 8. So first condition is satisfied. Sum is equal to 2 plus 5 plus 8, 15. 2 plus 5 plus 8, 15. Product is equal to 2 into 5 into 8. So this is 80. 2 into 5 into 8, this is 80. Option C satisfied all the conditions. Therefore, at this stage, option C is the answer. Let's go for option D also. 8 comma 5 comma 2. 5 minus 8 is equal to 2 minus 5. This is minus 3. Common difference is same. So these are in arithmetic progression. S is equal to 8 plus 5 plus 2, 15. Product is equal to 8 into 5 into 2, 80. Option D also satisfied all the conditions. Option D also satisfied all the conditions. Therefore, option D also answer to the given question. This is verifying the question through options. Certain conditions are given in the question. What are the conditions? The three terms are in AP. First condition. Their sum is equal to 15. Second condition. Product is equal to 80 is the third condition. This way three conditions are given. So verifying the three conditions through options. For option A and option B, common difference is not equal. For option A and option B, common difference is not equal. Therefore, these two are eliminated from the picture. So, two options left over, C and D. Option C, option D, both satisfied all the conditions given in the question. Therefore, C and D are the answers to the given question. C and D are the answers to the given question. Okay. That's all here, remaining in the next session. Thank you.